Have you ever found yourself in the middle of a program or plan or project and you started out with like so much momentum, you were super excited about it, and then something happens? You get thrown off your routine, something in life changes, and then like you lose all of your steam. Has that ever happened to you? Because it's happening to me right now. I'm in the middle of a 100-day program. I am on today I did day 56, so I'm right about it halfway, and I am losing steam. I like am not feeling it. I'm slipping a little bit. My nutrition is like getting a little bit more lax. I'm doubling up on my workouts more often because I'm not doing them daily, so I find myself catching up. And I'm just kind of like losing my eagerness to do it. And I don't know if it's because I had a week-long trip for work and like that threw my routine off. I don't know if it's because it all of a sudden got colder and I just actually really hate the cold. So I'm like having like days where I'm kind of like chilly and just feeling kind of low energy. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a season change. I don't know if Mercury's in retrograde, but I can feel that my energy for this program is just dropped. And so, if you're feeling that, if you're doing that program with me right now, or if you're in any sort of program or project and you totally relate to this and you're just like, what happened? Where did my energy go? I wanted to share a few things that I'm working on that are really helping me reinvigorate and find my energy and kind of assess the situation. So, I'm going to share some steps with you. The first step, like I said, is assessing the situation. Why are you feeling that way? So I'm going to talk in regards to my workout program, but you could apply this to anything else. And some things I need to ask myself are, do I really not like this? Am I like, be honest, do I effing hate this? Or am I just losing my energy around it? Is there a valid reason for why I'm feeling this pushback? In the past, I've done workout programs that I just like it. I tried it and then I just really, really didn't like it. And it wasn't that I just didn't like working out. Like that's not an excuse. Like everyone has to exercise. Period. That's the way I feel about it. But like maybe that's not the right program for you. And I do think everyone should get outside of their comfort zone. So this is kind of one where you really have to dig deep and be like, okay, am I just doing something that's uncomfortable, but it's fine? Or is there something like, do I really hate this and I need to try something else that's going to be equally as uncomfortable, but maybe a different trainer, a different style, different videos, different flavor, whatever. For me, I no, I've gotten to day 56. I didn't hate it the first 45 days or so of the program, so I know it's not that I hate it. I gave it a solid effort and I did like it. So I know that it's something else. It's just my energy and it's something else. So I had to kind of like think inside and think about that. And then the next thing to assess was knowing that, how do I feel? Like, what do I want to do? Do I want to finish or do I want to start something new? Um, if you feel like you're a serial starter and stopper and you're never finishing things, or if you feel like you struggle with that, maybe it's time to just kind of address that you need to finish something and break that habit. Maybe, it's something like that. So for me, I had to really think. I talked to Tom about it and I was like, trying to figure out like what do I want to do? Do I want to like start something else? There's no rules saying I have to do this program, or do I want to finish? And I like really thought and gave it some solid thought, like removed all the made up rules I had in my head. And I do want to finish. I want to feel the accomplishment of finishing the 100 workouts. So that was my decision. And I decided, like, I assessed and I decided how I felt. I decided what the problems were, like, weren't real solid issues, and that I do want to finish. So that was step one, kind of like assessing yourself and reflecting. So if you reflect and you decide, I actually do want to finish this, whatever I started, then it's time to take some action. So next step is action. And that is the hard part, right? But action builds momentum. So if you've lost steam, not doing something and not showing up or skipping your workouts or continuing down the like kind of lazier path that you've been feeling is not going to help. So you have to just kind of bite the bullet and take action. So today I did 2 workouts and it really helped. I got almost caught up. And it really, I feel like it brought some momentum back for me. So you have to take action, and you have to know that even if you don't really feel like it, you're still in that phase, but you've decided to push through. So take some fucking action and, get some momentum back going. And that's the hard part. It's like moving a steam engine in the beginning. Like, it's hard work getting that engine going, but then once it goes, you've got momentum. So momentum follows action. You'll get it back, but you got to step up your game. Next, progress. Looking back at your progress can be a great way to also remind yourself of how much momentum you already have. So, in this 100-day program, we've been taking before and after photos every 20 days. So I'm going to go back and look at my before and after photos. On day 60, I'm going to take updated measurements. So reminding myself how far I've come. And now I know that in about a week, I have to take more measurements. That's going to get me going. And it's making me reinvigorated to work out, because I'm at this point right now where I can either decide to keep going or I can stop, right? And I saw all this progress I've already made. So why the heck would I want to stop now, right? So looking at that progress is more motivation that, like, heck yeah, I want more of that. I want more of those results. I want more of that. I want to feel good again with my photos and my transformations. So I don't want to quit. So that's like helping me to like boost my attitude about it, and also remind me that like I am in this and I am doing it. And look at all the things I've already accomplished. So if you're in the middle of something, look back at what you've already accomplished, give yourself a pat on the back. And if you're feeling good about it, like freaking keep going, right? Like just celebrate it, but decide to keep moving forward. So another thing that you can do is kind of change your focus. So in this 100-day program, I've been really focusing on my workouts. I've been wanting to work on my legs, and so I've been trying to like push in the cardio and stuff like that, push in those leg moves. But if I'm burning out, like maybe I can still do the same thing, but with a new focus. So I'm trying to step up my game with nutrition, make sure my check-ins are more about like how I'm eating, make sure that I'm having my shakes daily and like getting all those vitamins in and all that stuff. So I'm still following the plan, but my eyes are on a different prize. My eyes are on a different area. So it's almost like I'm doing something new, even though I've followed through. So if you're in some sort of project, maybe shift focus, but keep working on the same thing. So focus on something new, but still follow all those same steps, still show up daily, still do the work, but put more attention into something else. Put your energy elsewhere and see if it feels like something totally new. And then lastly, when you take action, this is something that I did today after my 2 workouts. The last 100 seconds of that workout was, of the second workout, was a 100-second meditation. So we sat there for 100 seconds and talked about how good we felt. And I just like felt my body, felt my heartbeat. I felt myself dripping in sweat. And I had 100 seconds to just sit and think about how good I felt after I had just worked out and just done those 2 workouts. And I don't think I'd been taking enough time to feel good about it and just like notice the immediate effects of that workout. So that's one thing also I'm trying to do now is I'm going to keep doing is after each workout, really stop and think for 60 seconds, a minute and a half, whatever, 100 seconds. Think about, man, I'm really glad I did that. I feel good. My heart is pumping. I burned some calories. I accomplished something, and I've got the endorphins and I feel it. So I'm going to give myself some more of that extra time to really appreciate the work I've done, and it's going to help me stay in it and like reboost my energy. It happens every time, and I know it's one of those things that I hadn't been paying attention to, and maybe it's part of the reason why I've like lost some of my energy. So hopefully that's helpful for you. If you're feeling that same way about your workout program right now, assess it. If you decide to stay in, let me know. If you decide you need a change, let me know, and I can help you come up with a different plan so you keep moving. All right. Thanks, guys.